I am Peter Johnson, alongside with Jimmy Watson on Channel 16 News.
Today's news report is about the gay liberation movement, started most notably with the Stonewall riots of 1969, in which hundreds of gay men and lesbians took the streets of New York City to protest decades. Long police harassment of homosexuals.
Well, Jimmy, during the 1950s and much of the 1960s, most homosexuals were quiet about their sexual orientation for fear of losing jobs, friends, and families. However, at 2:00 a.m. on June 28, 1969, tension in the gay community erupted in a riot in response to a police raid on a New York City gay bar, the Stonewall Inn.
Harvey Milk's statement reads to speak out forcefully on the need of lesbians and gay men, to seize control of their lives, to hold public office and participate in the decisions that affect them.
Somewhere in Des Moines or San Antonio, there's a young gay person who all of a sudden realizes that she or he is gay, knows that if the parents find out, they'll be tossed out of the house. The classmates will taunt the child, and the Anita Bryans and John Briggs are doing their bit on TV, and that child had several options. Staying in a closet, suicide, and then one day that child might open a paper and says, homosexual elected in San Francisco, and there are two new options. The option is to go to California, stay in San Antonio and fight. 2 days after I was elected, I got a phone call. The voice was quite young. It was from Altoona, Pennsylvania. And the person said, thanks. And you've got to elect gay people so that that young child and the thousands upon thousands like that child know that there's hope for a better world. There's hope for a better tomorrow. Without hope, there are only gays, but those blacks, and the Asians, and the disabled, and the seniors, the S's, without hope, the S's give up. I know that you cannot live on hope alone, but without it, life is not worth living. And you've got to give it hope. Thank you very much.
Harvey Milk's statement reads to speak out forcefully on the need of lesbians and gay men, to seize control of their lives, to hold public office and participate in the decisions that affect them.
Calling for an end to discrimination against homosexuals in law, employment, housing, child custody, and other areas of life, the gay liberation movement commenced with the Stonewall riots in America on June 27, 1969. On this evening, the Stonewall Inn, a homosexual bar in Greenwich Village, New York, was raided by the police. Rather than passively accepting defeat as they had in the past, the nearly 2,000 homosexuals presented as the raid hurled insults and debris at the police force. The riot lasted nearly an hour, and rioting continued on the subsequent night. Therefore, the gay liberation movement gained momentum in the United States.
That is correct, Peter. Now broadcasting live, Jamie Porter at the Gay Parade in New York City. Jamie?
This is Jamie Porter standing in front of the Gay Lesbian Parade in New York City, which is taking place behind me. As you can see, there are thousands of gays, lesbians, and transvestites out here celebrating the pride they have within their sexuality. If you could only feel the energy I'm getting out here today. The energy is both a very positive and negative one. Positive attitudes from the ones standing up for gay rights, and negative behavior from ones who do not agree with it. You have people dressed in colors of the rainbow to support the belief in gay rights, and the view of protesters showing their different and harsh opinions on what the gay community is trying to accomplish today. Many riots have taken place today. Not too long ago, a gay man was involved in a brawl with a straight man who has shouted, "Gays should burn in hell." The act of insubordination has most definitely played its role today. Due to these events, American society has become more open and accepting of homosexuality. This has been a roller coaster ride for both hetero and homosexuals in New York City. Thanks for tuning in. Now back to you, Peter.
Thank you, Jamie, for that informative report on the Gay and Lesbian Parade. Well, this has been a news briefing for Channel 16 News. I am Peter Johnson.
And I am Jimmy Watson.
Thank you, and have a good night.